hello. My name is Patrick Sheridan. I'm the founder and executive chairman of G2 Goldfields. We've been operating in Guyana since July of 1996. We found 7 million ounces of gold historically in country. We have an operating team that has worked with myself over the past 25 years. And we feel that we found Guyana's most exciting new gold discovery called Oko. It's approximately 28,000 acres. We've defined 8 areas of interest. Most of the drilling to date has taken place in the Oko main zone, where we've outlined consistent and predictable high-grade gold mineralization over approximately 1 kilometer strike length into depths of approximately 350 meters. It's in a region that has significant infrastructure. Our numbers to date suggest that we've discovered something that would be of value and of interest to many mining companies throughout the world. We feel that grade matters, and low-grade deposits are good, and obviously gold itself is tough to find, but high-grade deposits are very rare, and we expect to get a premium for our investors as we move forward in the development of this project. The Oko main zone is comprised of 5 parallel shear zones over approximately 1 kilometer strike area. Shears 1, 2, and 3 were the focus up to about 8 months ago. On the discovery of shears 4 and 5, we've really discovered something that has considerably higher grade and wider width. The average grade of our quartz vein intercepts exceeds 15 grams per ton. 2/3 of our drill holes to date have coarse visible gold in them. So this is really a jewelry box style of mineralization with bonanza grades. Our last hole at Oko, which is one of the deepest ones to date, was 74 grams over 6.5 meters. So we're talking multi-ounce material, not unlike something that you would see in Red Lake, Ontario. Guyana is attracting a multitude of major gold mining companies, including Barrick, Newmont, Zijin Mining. Mark Bristow, the CEO of Barrick, has quoted the Guiana Shield to be one of the most prolific underexplored regions that are capable of hosting tier 1 gold discoveries. So that's plus 5 million ounces and capable of producing more than 500,000 ounces per year. We're right in the center of this activity. We've got the experience and the people on ground that can leverage this for our investors into significant wins from a share price point of view. About 4 years ago, Exxon and its partners have made one of the most significant oil discoveries in the Western Hemisphere in the Liza number 1 well. Current reserves offshore exceed 12 billion barrels of oil. Within 2 years, Guyana will be producing 850,000 barrels of oil per day. Guyana is going to be moving from one of the poorest countries in the hemisphere on a per capita basis to one of the richest countries in the hemisphere on a per capita basis. And why is that relevant to gold explorers? Well, it's relevant because a lot of the initial money derived from oil revenues will be focusing on developments of infrastructure in the interior of Guyana. So for the first time in Guyana's history, we expect to see a modern road network and bridges, etc., in the interior. And we think that these oil discoveries offshore and the development of the Guyanese gold industry dovetail very well together in terms of the oil leading the charge for the development of the gold sector. Over the coming months, we'll be stepping out and looking at some of the other 7 areas on the property, which we feel have the potential to replicate or perhaps even magnify the initial resource at Oko Main Zone. We also have a company to the south called Reunion Gold, who has also been pulling some very good numbers. They have a $300 million market cap at this point. We have an $85 million market cap. So we think it's very early in the discovery stage, but we think the world is starting to focus on it. A major UK-based firm has already come out and said it's the discovery of the year. Our latest result was the highest grade result put out in the world in the week that we put it out. My previous discovery in Guyana, we drilled 330,000 meters to get to the 6.5 to 7 million ounce resource I referred to earlier. We've drilled approximately 25,000 meters to date. In terms of catalysts going forward, importantly, we'll be putting out our initial maiden resource statement, which will cover our exploration efforts from surface to 350 meters only. We also have a major Toronto brokerage firm initiating coverage. Thank you very much for watching. We'll be providing regular drilling updates as we continue to explore this 17-kilometer long belt. We'll also, of course, be putting out our resource, and we'll be providing regular updates and additional 6-minute interviews as the project progresses.